When you use the oven, you turn and set it to the appropriate temperature. You can check if it is switched on. If the light is on, the oven is switched on. And if you move these back, you can see the flame. When you switch off, you do it slowly all the way round to the dot, and you will see there is no light and it is switched off. After the oven is switched off, do not put any plastic items in the oven. They will melt due to the high heat of the temperature. When you cook on the saucepan, make sure the handle is always on the side, not this way, because it is dangerous. If someone walks past, they can knock and the pan can fall. So in the UK, the pan is always on the side for safety reasons. When you use the salt, you always use a teaspoon and you put the salt on the teaspoon, then add to your cooking. If you use the salt like this, the salt will stick to the bottom and the salt is no good. When you use the sugar, again, you need to remove the lid and use a teaspoon to add to your cooking. If you use like this, the steam will make the sugar stick and it will be no good for future use.
If you calibrate with me,
The kettle, when you switch on the kettle, make sure it is not near the flame if the gas cooker is switched on. This is a hazard. It can burn the kettle. So the kettle must always be moved towards the middle, away from the flame. In the sink, do not put any food items in the sink. When you finish eating, put the food in the bin. Do not put oil in the sink because it will cause damage and it will cost up to £600 to repair. So no oil. If you use oil, leave in the pan and Zach will dispose. Olive oil is only used in small amounts due to its cost of being £12 per bottle. You only use in small amounts. If you require lots of oil, then you will need to use vegetable oil available from Sainsbury's. Do not pour the oil in the sink, which I think I've already mentioned. After using the sink, after washing your dishes, you need to wipe the surface all the way round to remove the water and keep dry. This is granite, and if left wet, it will get damaged. So it needs to be wiped all the way around with the cloth. And for safety, always make sure the windows are closed after opening.